And I so see how what kind of man is supposed to be. know, what it is to have a real man in your life supporting you and your family.
What's up? I put you out because I had to say, and I see that I wouldn't but I mean, I just said, hey, I said, no, I don't watch. So I said, okay, let me go with and watch. Now, I'm not on here. Okay, here we go. I am not on here to let you have it. Joy has never talked about you to me. I don't know why you think that. That's an insecurity to me. The first time that I ever met you, when you said I did all those interviews, you going back then, I did not even remember you. But when you came on Shelby's panel and I asked you a question, because I remember you. Remember I said I remember you because when you told Joy not to trust me, I did that one video on you. Never thought about you again. Never mentioned your name. When you jumped on that panel, it took me a minute to remember who you were, which makes me wonder why did you jump on that panel? I asked you the question, how does it feel? Do you feel like people come at Joy and you got to take up? And you said yes, because Joy, I have to tell her who's a friend or not. It's almost like you think Joy is gullible or something. But let me keep knowledge to you. This comes from a place to where me and my sister, I don't know if y'all real cousins or not. We went there and I thought she was wrong. But I will never do that again. I said that in a place. Yes, it shocked me. The fact of you doing this now, you blaming Joy for everything. It's like you think she's weak. It's like you're jealous because you're mad at the people that take her for it. But listen, none of us have went over there with people that don't like her. I didn't even think about you, but when I saw you on that panel talking to Two Braves, I didn't understand it. Me and Joy didn't talk about it. She didn't know. That's what I felt. And you're proving it to me more and more. A long time ago, people said, Monica don't care about Joy. It's like she's jealous. It's like you sabotage her. Why are you mad at the people? Now I can see if you were just mad at me. Joy didn't do that, but you on here insinuating things. When I did that, when she was on my panel last night, she, when I mentioned her name, she wouldn't even talk. You talking about she won't even. Why didn't she mention my name? That's what you want. I see that. I don't care how you feel about me. If me not talking to Joy and all of that will make y'all be together, go ahead. Go ahead. But if you really care, call her. Why be on here? And you got everything damn wrong. When you was on Frank in them whatever his name panel, they didn't really give a fuck about you. You the one looking back. I listen. Why are you? What's your problem with her? You can't call her and talk to her. I stand by what I said. There's nothing you can say that makes it any different, especially now. And yes, I said you got to nip it in the bud. It's like you lift her up and put her down at the same time. You don't really give a fuck about her. That longevity ain't shit. You showing your true colors when it come to her. And I didn't come on here to let you have it, but I would hope that if you did care, you would nip it in the bud. Stop going to them, because I would never do it again. And I don't, you now, Joy don't know what you did to her. Now that's one thing. I said, what did you do? You ain't even called her to say that. And for her to be in the vulnerable, first of all, she went through some things. It's no way I would get on the panel with a motherfucker to ask him what? Well, you ain't got no more videos? I meant that. Now you over there with everybody else, but you can't call her. So that means y'all relationship wasn't shit. That is the one thing JJ said. It was you. He was mad at you. You are the common denominator. And you are only doing what he said. Long as y'all been cool and you on there and you're talking about her, but you can't call her. One thing, since me and my sister, that's the one thing I regret. Has she made me mad since we've been on here? Yes. Y'all will never motherfucking know it. Yo, she had a video put up of her naked, and her cousin got on the panel and talked to that motherfucker like he was somebody decent. And then he called her lies. Not once did you say, don't talk about my cousin, or hold up. You was just happy to be over there. You was just happy, because that, it's clout chasing at its finest. That is what it is. You kind of remind me of Too Brave, that will leave somebody else because you think the grass is green on the other side. I can see if you was just mad at me, but if that's your cousin, why you putting her in it? Why? Comfort her. Call her. I was going to review your video. I don't have to. You mad at me for my opinion, and I don't give a damn. I've never watched any of your videos. I didn't think about you until I saw you on Shelby's panel. And then and the only way I knew you was on John Frank's panel, because they were streaming mine. I think I happened to see it, or somebody told me, and it wasn't Joy. You out here, me and my sister ain't real sister and brother. I'm starting to think y'all ain't real cousins. And if you really cared about her, stop doing what you're doing. Call her and let her have it. Oh, somebody finally geeked her up to go. What? You out here telling everybody else, but have you called her? You addressing me, which is foolish as hell. That's very foolish. That's foolish. That's almost like committing suicide. But I'm not gonna do that to you because you're not. I don't know you like that. I said what I said. This is a one and done. If you really don't want to look like the way you looking, stop going places where people don't like her. I wish I would be somewhere on a panel. My sister can take it for herself, but they ain't finna talk about her in front of me. They ain't finna call her no lie in front of me, which they've been saying that you're jealous or you really ain't got her back. And you are proving that now. And you listen, when they broke up and you talking about, yes, I interviewed. I didn't like Joy. Yes, I did. But Joy wasn't my cousin. Joy was not my cousin. But a nigga that didn't like her, when she go through something so traumatic like that, can throw all that to the side and say, hey, you know what? That's foul. That's wrong. There's nothing that anybody should have been able to do or say instead of you having your motherfucking cousins back. Really. And even when you're doing the video about me, you study mention her name. I don't give a fuck. I don't. That's why I ain't even opened this damn liquor yet. Because I know I'll go left, but it's not worth it. I would. Okay, I'm gonna lie when I said that because I was about to say I would love to see y'all get back together. But what I see, that's not cousin. I'm getting, let me get some views. You know what? Let me go over here. You know how many people in the 4C gang has done exactly what you've done? Do you know how many people in the 4C gang has done exactly what you've done? And you don't hear nothing about half of those bitches. Hell, none of them. You ain't, what you gonna do after this? This don't get no traction. What is your channel about? Because all I'm seeing is you talking about it now. Instead of going and lifting your cousin up, it ain't like y'all had a big old fallout like me and my sister. And then it got to a point, even though I was mad at her, I wouldn't even got to the point you couldn't even talk about it. Don't go, if you really care, Monica Mo Justice, you would stop this. Call her. I don't want you to look back on it and say, damn, you know what? I wish I had never done that. And that is why I'm not on here to cuss you out. But I will say what you're doing is foul as hell. What you're doing is proving that your relationship wasn't really like Joy thought it was for. And stop thinking that we talk about you. You don't get on my mind like that. After last night when I talked, because I had seen something else, I see what you were saying. Why are you, being her cousin, joining in with the people that's against her? Even us that didn't like her ain't even doing that. Even if I got mad at her, I still wouldn't go over there because what was done to her was wrong. You up there talking to him, well, you gonna put any more bit? And I'm just looking. Now you doing videos, taking stabs at her. Last night she didn't say shit about you, and you say she won't even mention my name. Is that what you want? I would be happy. I wish you would do the same and not mention her name. And yes, I'm the one that Joy do her own thing. Because I said, you better than me, because I would have cussed her ass out. So evidently she fucks with you. JJ got mad as hell at her about you. People, you were over there on the platform. People ain't rocking with you. You the one that wants to go all these places. I don't give a fuck who was on no panel. Ain't no motherfucking way in the world Truth Hurt should be able to say shit to you about your damn cousin. You couldn't be that damn mad. And if you got that mad, then that meant you never gave a fuck about it. Cause they gonna drag your ass when it's all over. You ain't they motherfucking friend. You are relevant. And that's what kills me about people that when they get mad at somebody, they all click up. Wasn't nobody mention your name or anything. What did you hit Shelby's panel for? Are you mad because, and you should be mad because them talking about Joy is not a good thing. And that is why I say clout chasing. You would have done better to come out here and say, you know what, that's my motherfucking cousin. Why couldn't you do that behind the scenes? You reviewing my video got everything damn wrong. I forget what that word was. You said you didn't know what it was. That don't surprise me. Because you are the one out here. Stop taking digs at her. You treat Joy like she's just gullible. We don't know nothing about your life. You didn't have all that smoke for JJ when he cussed you the hell out. I just said what I felt. And you look wrong. You have been talking about this more than Joy has. And that is why I say it. Unless Joy asked you to get up on that panel, what the fuck was you up there for? Just to be seen. And it's not that hard for you to be seen. I'm glad I don't have a cousin like you. Okay, see that go. Just don't regret it. If you ain't never gave a fuck about her, then I get it. Now, if you choosing numbers over her, that's foul, considering what she been through. So you're going to add to the agony of that? Your cousin was on here, a sex tape of her. If you really gave a fuck about her, why is you adding to that? That girl crying on, you didn't even give a fuck about that? What the fuck? Now, if you can explain why the fuck you so angry, maybe it'll change my mind. Hey, everybody. Hey, mama. Come on. Some people that if you really give a fuck about, and I'm coming from a place to where I regretted it. Even talking about me, I don't even want to play the video, but she probably said, even when I said, when you told Joy to watch me, I said, the way you are now, I should have told her to watch you. He probably did. Why don't you ask her? Why do you think everybody's talking about you? I don't know you like that. You're not relevant to me. I don't talk to Joy. I don't even talk to Joy that often. Most of what you hear me say is when I'm motherfucking live. And Joy did not mention your mother. Every time I asked the damn question, she diverted. And Joy, if you don't get your ass, no, I'm joking. She diverted. Why don't you be able to do the same thing? Y'all been saying cousins for the longest. How was it so easy? Was it because people were taking up for her? You wanted her to feel like she only needed you? Because when you were doing it, when you were giving her the heads up, don't mess with them. A lot of people didn't like Joy because of you. I didn't like when you said that. I said, fuck it. And now look at you. A whole damn live, a whole panel when you could have picked up that motherfucking phone. But you want to put it out here. Well, I don't know what she did and why. Don't you have a number? Why are you so mad now that somebody's saying about you what you've been saying to her for years? Telling her don't mess with certain people. I don't think she needs to mess with you for her own damn peace. You know how that feels to probably see her cousin up here? And when I'm telling you, my sister, I was mad as fuck at her. I hate that part. And I think I had more of a reason than you. You can't say you fuck with somebody you love them in one breath and do what you're doing when nobody can visibly see what she done to you. She don't even know what she's done to you. But she won't let you have it because evidently she gave a fuck more about you than you did her. Even when I said you need to cuss her ass out, she never said a word about you. Not publicly, not even to me personally. I might have said, "What the fuck?" Yes, it's no secret. I said, Joey, nip that shit in the bud. By the way, Joe, I was so damn proud of you, girl. You struck up 3-4 lives. But to get that off, and the people that went live on her because she went live and spoke her truth with something she should have did instead of letting that shit build up in. Now all them people were live. And on top of that, now her cousin, you didn't just let me have Joy. You thought she's stupid. He probably told her. That shows me you're intimidated by people. Do you want Joy all to yourself? But you're not gonna get her this way. That would push me further away. Have you said, you know what? I'm glad somebody, out here taking up for you. You mad because people say, and we genuinely taking up for her. And we ain't been as close as long as you and her. But when you were doing it all that time, or you wanted her to listen to you, she's never said a word about you, Monica. I don't know you. This is the first video I ever watched of yours. I had to add, when they told me, I said, send me her link. You at least could have tagged me in it. At least. And because I looked at my video that I let Anaya and them have it, I said, you know what? I ain't gonna do that because I see how good I am. I see how good I am. But to look at you, think about it. I don't know how old you are. Either you really fucked with Joy or you didn't. Either you care about her or you care about clicks and views. And today what I saw and what I've been seeing lately is clicks and views. You've been on panels. I think even people, I think somebody told me, because I don't watch John Frank, he even had to let you have, that's your cousin. We all looking at you like, what the fuck? You couldn't even let me have it without putting her in it. Because you jealous. That's what I'm getting, jealous. Either you're jealous or you liking this attention. I don't know if you was getting none before then. So don't be mad at me because that was my opinion. I don't know how you got up there. I don't know how you doing what you're doing now. And you ain't called her. You asking her questions on social media. I don't know. All she had to do was call. You call her. You the one with the motherfucking problem. Thank God she got these other people that are saying, you know what, trying to lift her up because her own motherfucking cousin ain't doing it. Her own motherfucking cousin over there with motherfuckers that didn't drug her, talked about. Her own motherfucking cousin over there with the motherfucker that put her on motherfucking social media. I don't get it and I'm never going to get it. I don't understand it. And you can't say shit to me because even doing the video you did about me, why didn't you just talk about me? Well, Joy probably talked about it. He probably geeked her up. You talk to Joy. That's your cousin. And why couldn't you go ask her instead of trying to put her on blast on YouTube? Everybody else coming at her and somebody was supposed to be in the corner. That says a lot about your character. A lot. A lot. You wanted her to mention your name and she refused to mention it. I would rather somebody not mention my name, not even ask a question. And you don't appreciate her for that. Here I'm trying to get her like a motherfucker to talk about you. And she ain't say a word. But here your ass today. Today mentioning her name. You couldn't have gave a fuck about her. Unless you can really say, why are you upset? Why? She over there listening to them. That's because she ain't listening to your ass. You only want her to listen to you. That's a grown ass woman that got a man. They got a man. And you doing that. So your video didn't mean shit to me. Your actions do. Your actions. Something in you today said, you know what? Let me get up because you saw her on a motherfucking live with me that I talked about you. And she didn't say a motherfucking word. So you felt, what was she supposed to do? Stop me? She couldn't stop me from talking about your ass. That wasn't her play. You should have stopped me. You should have hopped your ass up there. When you sat over there on John, CMA can come on my live anytime. I didn't have to. I don't go from panel to panel. I do mine. And I'm going to, until you either make amends or just, you ain't going to make amends, just stop talking about it. That really makes me question, were you ever really loyal? Were you ever really faithful? Because you out here and what you going off about ain't shit. What you're upset about is because you think she listens to other people. That is more important to you than this girl going through and these people dragging her, calling her a liar, talking shit about her videos. She out here fighting. And now she got to fight you. The fuck? The fuck? If you don't want me to fuck with her, I won't even call her. I'll stop taking up for her if that'll get y'all back together. But I cannot look at you in a way that you gave a fuck about her as long as you're letting her have it. Unless it was just something out now. And when I felt that, that is the one thing that I regret. Maybe I'm trying, if you really fuck with her, call her. Stop doing it. Don't get mad at her for the people that's helping her or the people that's saying, you know what, justice, or that's having her back. A lot of people say, Joy, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. Don't nobody know how traumatic that was. But a lot of us have put our differences to the side and said, fuck that. That was wrong as hell what was done to her. And ain't none of us, none of the people you upset about that's having her back went to a motherfucker and talked to them or on panels or making videos. Period. So all that fluff you talk, I said what I said. Why are you mad at her? Why are you questioning? Well, she can, well, you can call her. Now, I don't, like I said, it's either case abuse or you just never gave a fuck about her at all. At all. And for you to think that people are sitting there talking, baby, I don't know you like that. What I say about you, I said it on live. I don't have to talk about no, especially somebody I don't know. I'm just saying, I didn't understand. I had not mentioned your damn name until you talked. Until you talked on that panel. And I said, how? And either if Joy either asked you to go up there, and you said, I ain't got to get permission from no damn body. You were salty there. Your people love you when you're the only person they need. But when other people come to your defense, they get jealous because you don't need them as much. You don't need their advice as much. And other people may agree with what you're saying when you had somebody. I think Joy listens to you too damn much sometimes, to a fault. You ran some people away. And now you running yourself away. Nothing she said. Nothing she said. George, you saw her on my video. I'm sure you was over there in her video when she was crying. When she was crying. Did you reach out to her and say, damn, cuz, I know what you're going through? Oh my God, my cousin crying. You know what you did when you saw her crying? Probably because she went from panel to panel. That's the same shit you do. It's her mother. You go from panel to panel about her motherfucking story. But all you thought about this, whenever you did that video, her crying didn't bother you at all. You didn't feel like you need to reach out and comfort her. And you wonder why I feel the way I feel. Yes, I question you. You should be questioning yourself. You didn't say, that would have made me call my cousin. You got on here and talk about the panel she was on. Oh, I'm glad she finally spoke up. You making this about you. I guarantee you, if your ass, I don't know, but I'm just taking it because she ain't said shit about you. But if that was your ass that a naked video was out here, I don't think she'd be out here talking about you. That says a lot about your character. A whole lot. A whole lot. I listened to that video, my name in the title, but you started mentioning her. Thinking because she probably, why are you mad? You bring up, because when they broke up and you was the one to, why are you so, we're talking about right now. Wasn't no nasty tape out there. That says a lot about you. That you know how long ago that was when I would question the open relationship. I always thought he wasn't good for her. And yes, I called and said when that was out there about being broke up. Yes, I said, can I interview you? That was an interview, but you got on a mother. That is when they broke up. Yes, I interviewed him, but you got on the panel with him after he put a fucking sex tape of her. So which one would you rather be? I'd rather interview him when they break up than interview them when he put revenge porn out. That's the audacity. What are you calling me out because I interviewed them when they broke up? And you got on a panel with his ass after he did that to your cousin. That sounds stupid as hell to me. But that shows me it's all about you. It's all, how could you even bring up me? I wish you would have just interviewed him before he did that. I don't know how old you are, but that is why I'm questioning the type of woman you are. Long ago, people said that. You ran a lot of people away from. It wasn't just Joy. She was listening to you. And you're doing the same thing. You're mad because you can't tell her what to do. You're her cousin. And the shit that you mad about is stupid. That what happened to her should override that. And if my cousin had done some dumb shit, I'd be like, you know what? That shit didn't traumatize her so much, she acting crazy. But I got you. I got you. And I told Joy nothing. That's just who I am. Same way I told my sis, the same way I told Shelby. Make a motherfucker shut up. But it's hard to make somebody shut up when your family is over there with them. What was it so important to ask him, did he have any more videos? That was dumb. Were you not going to put him out? Did you believe him when he said that? Did you believe him when he said he wouldn't put no more out? I wouldn't gave a fuck if he put any more. That wouldn't have been a question. Bitch, why you put the first one out? Why did you, fuck the rest of them, why you put the first one out? You had no, you didn't say, nigga, why you do that to my cousin? Were you sure? You was just happy to be on the damn panel. That ain't my cousin. And first of all, I would never be on the motherfucking panel with him. And if I did get on there, bitch, why you do that to my cousin? And then he called her all kind of lies. All the disrespect, that was fake. You didn't think, because he told me they was engaged. That girl just come out and say that they was engaged. That's just how he is. And you, I still do not understand. As her cousin, having her back all this time, why you got up there. Them questions you asked wasn't even relevant to anybody else. The fuck did the other tapes make it? One tape is enough. And you wonder why I felt the way I felt. You wonder why I said what I said. He said, don't y'all dare blame Joy. No, listen, my sister called me. And at first I said, I'm not going to do it. Because I was going somewhere else. And then I looked at it. I said, here we go again. Because you had everything backwards. You talking about shit. I have not dealt with you or mentioned your name since that first damn time. Since the first time that you said don't trust me. And now that I said about you, I said, I should have told Joy. Joy probably told me. That shows me it's something you don't like about Joy. It's something you got against her. But you want to blame it. You want to overshadow it by trying to throw other people in it. Baby, that was already in you. For you to get up on a panel after that girl had revenge porn put up and be petty as hell, it's giving me you can't be nobody's friend but mine. And you too damn old for that. You should be right here with us, lifting her up. You should be right here you should be at the head of the motherfuckers with a sign up, Justice for Joy. You should be the main one. You should be organizing this damn shit. The fuck? That's why I say I look at you the way I do. You can't put your own selfish feelings to the side. You out here on this petty ass shit. Well, CMA said this about Joy Pop. Maybe she feeling some type of way because you ain't there. Why other people got to take up for her? You did it all along. You've been doing it all this time. What's different now? Yeah, I can't even see my eye. When he had her video of her playing with her braid, like, come on, I would have. Come on, that is what I was saying. And to show you, you were just. You know why you go on places and people allowing you because nobody like you. You fit their criteria right now. When John Frank said, "Do you want me to play? Do you want me to you want to say anything, Monica?" You said, "No, you ain't even got to play anymore." You see, he didn't stop playing it. Half of them agreed with what the fuck I was saying, and you out here just in the spotlight, probably the most spotlight you have. You know what? Joy has always been your light. People know you because of Joy. Come on, let's keep it right. I know you because of Joy. That's why you took up for us so much, because as long as you took up for her, people knew you. But you didn't know people wasn't liking you. And now that you don't have that anymore, other people have stepped in because something's so traumatic happened. You mad about it? If that was your motherfucking cousin, wouldn't nothing change that. I don't give a fuck who taking up from my cousin. Hell, we riding. Come on, it ain't even too much more I can say. I'm just saying, it's making me think that you never really fucked with her, or what they've been saying has always been true. You blaming Joy for everything somebody said about you. Stop it, Anaya. Blame your motherfucking self. Joy ain't made me think that about you. When you got up on that, that's what made me jump. That is what. And I don't give a fuck what I have said. Joy ain't talked about you. When I said you need to nip this shit in the bud, couldn't been my cousin. She didn't say a motherfucking word. But you thinking she's so gullible that it's just that easy to influence. No, that's because you thought you could influence her. This is probably the first time that she said, hey. And she probably said, hey, because she thought you should have had her back more than any damn body. But let my ass up that. Yes, you know what I'm saying. That's what it's given. Come on. And if you really fucked with her, that would be your last video letting her have it. If you keep doing it, that answers my question. You talking about I could have asked you. I didn't have to ask you shit. I saw what I wanted to know. And when I said was asking a question, that was figuratively speaking. I didn't want to know the answer. I already knew the fucking answer. That's why I was doing the fucking video. And your video since then, one of them I didn't hear, but they said something you said. Are you mad because UP got her back, Shelby got her back? These people that maybe at one time didn't like her or didn't mess with her. If people can change like that, why did her cousin change and go the other way? Why you go the other way? This is when she needs you more now than ever. You should so not be her ride or motherfucking die. The fuck you out a panel with other people? Come on. That's why I said what I said. If I had never seen you on that, didn't I say, how does it feel when you feel like, do you feel like you have to take up the joy? That was genuine. That was genuine. But god damn it, if I had known you were gonna do all that other shit, I would have asked a whole bunch of different motherfucking questions. Shit. The fuck you on the panel? I wish one, God, to be on a motherfucking panel. But no, I would kind of like it if I was naked. But still, you going against her and everybody, you know, she got enough people against her. Now she got her cousin and don't even know why. How about you do that? If you said, I don't know what happened, why she turned, call your motherfucking cousin and stop getting your ass up on the panel. I don't know how many views you got, but people watching. We watching now. You knew we would be watching. Monica talking about Joy. You knew people were watching. But we're not watching because you good or you're interested. We're watching because we can't believe how you doing your cousin. That's why we watching. That's why I'm watching. Like, what the fuck? And you doing it constantly. You got issues, and the issues you have, we looking like, you mad at her because you think? I'm gonna ask my cousin, wait, you and that motherfucker been talking about me? I'm not gonna go to a panel. You know, that reminds me of a certain I'm Not the Daughter that came out talking about she loved her mama and wanted a relationship with her mama. But that bitch went to every enemy she could. That one motherfucking love. That was, I want to destroy you, bitch. That's, I don't like you. I'm mad at you. You cannot say you love somebody and go straight out to the motherfucking enemies, to the people that want to destroy you, to the people that can't stand you, to the people that's looking for one little piece to let your ass have it. And you giving them exactly what they want. You giving it to them. But you getting something out of it too. You feel wanted. You feel like people watching you now. That is just my thing. I'm not gonna be in a long. That's why I said I was gonna look at your video. I don't have to. I don't have to. The people that talk about, right. Y'all know I cannot, I don't know what's wrong with my eyesight. Let me go back to here. Hey, everybody that's in here. But come on. That is what I'm saying. You blaming Joy for what the fuck I thought. You blaming Joy for my opinion. You blaming Joy for Chubb's opinion. We just didn't understand How you flipped? How you flipped? Were you jealous because her and JJ was friends, calling each other brother and sister? Because he was. That's why he was mad at you. You say I'm going to say, hey, I ain't never got to talk to Joy on the phone again. If I felt like, well, you know, I'm lying now because I think you just. No, I'm not. If you really cared about that girl, Monica Mo Justice, then you would stop doing them videos and you would call her. Because you just mad. You just out here on a fucking press tour, just disparaging her name. Everybody else already trying to make her look bad, calling her a lie, and you right there with her. Right there with her. Without one good reason why. I ain't heard you, well, I only watched one video, but I ain't heard you say shit that warrants you being mad at her. I heard you be mad at her because you thought she listened to somebody else. And like I said, she listened to you a long motherfucking time. Come on. I don't care if y'all not real cousins or not. Long as y'all been rocking with each other. And like I said, to go through something like that and you flip on her, you may not be talking about that, but the fact that you letting her have it, the fact that you got on a motherfucking panel with a motherfucker to ask some questions for what? You wanted to know that nobody else did. You wanted to know. You like being on that panel. You like being say, I was like, why did she jump on Chubbs? As soon as you got up on Chubbs, what you do? You went and did a video. Come on. I would have never done it, but I talked. Your name wasn't in that title, or was it? Right? Hell, sometimes you got to put somebody's name in the title. That's your damn cousin. And you chose a little bit of shine over a long, long time. Was it worth it? Back it up and reverse it. I wasn't mad at you letting me have it. I felt bad for Joy because you was putting her in some shit she was mad at me about. Like she told me to say it about you. She a grown ass woman, I'm a grown ass man. Joy had nothing to do with that. And you proved to me today that I was right. Because your whole thing should have been about me, not about her. And if it was something about her, you should have called her. That showed you y'all friendship ain't as tight as you thought it was. If you think somebody can come in between that. You ain't even looking at the fact that she ain't said a motherfucking word about you. But you have. I guess the person to take up for you the most be the one to let you have it as well. And I'm coming from experience. Experience. You look, your action these next couple of days will let me know. All right, one more cigarette. Hold on. Your actions in the next couple of days will let me know. I don't give a fuck either way now. Do I hope that y'all can mend it? I don't know because I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. But I know I see you doing videos. I know I see you out here blaming her for other. You might blame her for this video. Trust me. Joy didn't know I was going to do it. She didn't. First of all, I ain't gullible or weak. And if you think she is, then you really don't know her. See, a lot of people want her to do this rah, rah, rah. We don't know how people would act when whole social media didn't see your ass. But you would never think that the girl that was out here taking up the most for it would be right along with him. I mean, on a panel with a bunch of motherfuckers. You was on a panel, ain't nobody like. I didn't watch her whole. Let me see. Somebody, did she have a panel last night? Hold on, let me see, y'all. Let me just get this. Because I think somebody said it. Hold on. Oh, and I'm at 1%. Oh, this shit ain't. Okay, so that ain't number guy. Hold on, Monica Mojo. Here we go. Oh, damn, that's me. But ain't, no, you got that already. And that means you really don't know her. Here she go. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, she, oh, that,
Listening to her lives and the history behind a lot of stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy.
who is that?
Feel about certain things.
Who is Mimi, y'all? Look, who is Mimi? Who is Mimi? Do anybody know who Mimi is? I mean, I don't know. It sounds like true. Pissy hurt. You allowing people to get up there? Come on now. Oh, she is loving it. Baby, 409 views. Oh, you just a talk show out of it. You making a talk show. Girl, I was right. I was motherfucking right. I ain't never wrong. Prove me wrong. Stop talking about your cousin. Prove me wrong. Call her. Is she okay? When you heard her crying, did you call to see if she was okay? Cause I know, look, I'm gonna look at you, but shit, we family. You all right? No, what you said was, yeah, she was on a couple of panels last night. Were you mad because she ain't been on yours? Yeah, I'm getting jealous. I'm getting oh, I was about to say that right. I'm getting the sister everybody know and the unknown sister. I'm getting Krishan Rock and her sister. I'm getting the evil stepsister. I'm getting okay. I ain't even tipsy. And see, I just can't help it. And I'm telling you this, and I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I could have got on here and just went in. I ain't even mad at you like that. I'm just looking at you like, wow. And the reason I'm really not doing it, y'all, you notice I didn't even press that when I asked them a couple of questions. And you didn't even notice on purpose. She ignored them questions. She answered it. She addressed everybody else, but didn't say a word about you. And you looked at it as she won't even mention my name. You want her to. Instead of saying, damn, I'm glad. So, for some people, any kind of publicity, good or bad, is good. They love it. At least somebody watch. Hell, you got me to watch. You got me to watch. But I would have never watched if it wasn't about Joy. Like a lot of people. It's like, you know how you had that famous relative and then you had an unknown one? And because they ain't get enough shine, what they do? They want to come out and disparage the person. Come on, I'm so used to that shit. I'm so used to people coming out lying and making shit up. Come on. Maybe you took up for it. Anyway, all right, y'all. I said what I had to say. I stand by what I say until I see something different. Until I see something different. Because right now, what I'm seeing is a cousin that don't want nobody to take up for her family. And she's mad about it. That's the only thing I see. Now, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But for right now, that ain't it. I would even be willing to talk to you. I even come on your family, and I don't go on nobody's family because I am curious. I think I just don't want you to regret this if you really mess with her in the long run. Because sometimes it ain't no coming back from stuff, especially when somebody been traumatized like that. All right, this is comedian Michael Allen. I ain't even asked y'all to support the channel because this is come on, but support it anyway. Support the channel. Support it so I can keep taking up the job. No, let me stop. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe. $313 comedian. Come on, girl. If you really fuck with her, stop these damn videos. Stop be mad at who you supposed to be mad at. Don't add her into it. Okay? Let's see if you can get 409 views without talking about it. But you've been popular lately. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.